Have you noticed something missing when you lift the boot floor of a brand new car? No spare tire. For many drivers, that moment is confusing, even frustrating. After all, the spare wheel has been a symbol of automotive preparedness for decades. So why are manufacturers quietly removing it, even from expensive luxury SUVs and premium sedans? And more importantly, is this change actually good for drivers, or is it another cost-cutting move dressed up as innovation? Stick around, because the answer says a lot about where the future of cars is heading. The disappearance of the spare tire isn't a coincidence, and it isn't limited to budget cars. From compact hatchbacks to high-end electric vehicles and next-generation luxury SUVs, more and more models are shipping without a traditional spare wheel. This trend has accelerated in recent years as automakers rethink vehicle design, efficiency, and packaging for a new era of mobility. Today, we're going to break down exactly why spare tires are vanishing, what's replacing them, and how this shift ties into future cars planned for 2026 and beyond. By the end of this video, you'll know whether you should be worried, prepared, or actually relieved.
To understand why spare tires are disappearing, we need to start with one simple factor: weight. Every kilogram matters in modern automotive engineering. Removing a spare tire, jack, and tools can save anywhere from 30 to 50 pounds. That might not sound like much, but across millions of vehicles, it adds up. For internal combustion cars, less weight means better fuel economy and lower emissions. For EVs, weight savings directly translate to improved range, which remains one of the biggest selling points in the electric market. Packaging is another major reason. Modern cars are more complex than ever. Advanced suspension systems, larger exhaust components, hybrid batteries, and complex rear-wheel steering setups all compete for space. In electric vehicles, that space is even more valuable. Battery packs often extend across the entire floor, leaving no room for a traditional spare wheel well. Designers are prioritizing flat floors, larger boots, and improved cabin space, especially in luxury SUVs, where comfort and practicality sell more than a hidden spare. Then there's the rise of run-flat tires. These have become especially common on premium European brands like BMW, Mercedes, and Audi. Run-flats are designed with reinforced sidewalls that allow you to continue driving for a limited distance after a puncture, usually around 50 miles at reduced speeds. The idea is simple. Instead of stopping on the side of a busy road, you can safely drive to a repair shop. From a design perspective, this eliminates the need for a spare altogether. However, run-flat tires aren't perfect. They tend to be more expensive to replace, and many drivers complain about a firmer ride compared to traditional tires. This is why some manufacturers are now moving away from run-flats again, even as they continue to omit spare wheels. Instead, they're relying on another solution: tire repair kits. Most new cars now come with a compact compressor and sealant kit. If you pick up a small puncture, the sealant can temporarily plug the hole and reinflate the tire enough to get you back on the road. These kits are lightweight, cheap, and easy to store. For manufacturers, they tick all the boxes. For drivers, the experience can be mixed. Sealant often ruins the tire, making it unrepairable later, and it's useless for larger punctures or sidewall damage. Cost savings also play a role, even if brands rarely admit it. Removing spare tires reduces manufacturing and logistics costs, especially at scale. While this alone wouldn't justify the change, it aligns neatly with the push for efficiency and reduced emissions. In a competitive market, every saved dollar helps manufacturers invest in visible features like larger touchscreens, advanced driver assistance systems, and premium interior materials. Safety and regulations also influence this shift. Roadside assistance coverage is now more widespread than ever, particularly in Europe and North America. Many buyers rely on manufacturer-backed assistance programs, insurance add-ons, or third-party services. Automakers assume that most drivers would rather make a phone call than change a wheel themselves, especially given how few people actually practice doing it anymore. This trend becomes even clearer when we look at future cars scheduled for 2026 to 2030. As EV adoption accelerates and autonomous features become more common, the idea of drivers performing roadside repairs feels increasingly outdated. Some concept cars already assume a fully connected ecosystem, where the vehicle detects a problem, alerts the driver, and automatically contacts assistance. In that future, the spare tire simply doesn't fit the vision.
Luxury brands are particularly comfortable pushing this change. Premium buyers prioritize space, refinement, and technology over mechanical simplicity. A larger boot, quieter ride, or longer EV range is far more appealing than a spare wheel that may never be used. Even performance-oriented sedans and SUVs are following this path, relying on advanced tires and digital monitoring systems instead of old-school redundancy. So here's the real reason spare tires are disappearing. They represent an old-school solution in a rapidly changing automotive world. Cars are becoming lighter, smarter, and more connected. The industry is betting that prevention, monitoring, and assistance are better than carrying backup hardware. Tire pressure monitoring systems warn you earlier. Run flat technology buys you time. Connected services promise support at the push of a button. Whether we like it or not, this shift reflects a broader move toward future mobility, where convenience and efficiency outweigh mechanical self-sufficiency. The big question is whether this trade-off truly benefits drivers. For urban commuters and EV owners, the answer is often yes. For long-distance travelers or drivers in remote areas, it's more complicated. The disappearance of the spare tire forces us to rethink how prepared we really are. The spare tire isn't gone by accident. It's a casualty of modern design priorities, stricter efficiency targets, and the rapid evolution of automotive innovation. As cars move toward electrification, autonomy, and connected ecosystems, traditional solutions are being replaced by digital and technological ones. Whether that's progress or a compromise depends on how and where you drive. If you're shopping for a new car, especially a luxury SUV or EV, it's worth knowing exactly what backup options you're getting, if any. A repair kit, run flat tires, or roadside assistance might be enough, but only if they fit your lifestyle.